to A Game for Your Thoughts. Today we're going to be talking about Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. So, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is a remake of the 1999 classic Crash Team Racing, made by Naughty Dog. This remake was made by Beanox and published by Activision. I say it right off the bat, I loved this game. I played the original, and I loved that one too, and all its polygonal greatness. And this one, they did a fantastic job of redoing it, remaking everything. I got so excited when the main menu kicked up and Crash gets hit in the gut with the CTR. It was so fun, and I loved it. And I got so excited, and then the music kicks in. It was a great nostalgic trip. One of the very first things I did was go through the track listing and seeing all my favorite tracks remade and remastered. It was so great to see that, and they did a fantastic job. This game doesn't include just everything from Crash Team Racing, it also includes everything from Crash Nitro Kart, the one on the Game Boy. I loved seeing that, that was fantastic. It was so great for them to include that. Another thing, they did so many great things to bring back all the nostalgia for you. They have the classic controls, so you can even have the polygon character models, and the karts, and even the music. Everything was all there. It was so awesome to see all of it brought back to better graphics and more modern. It was so fun. I loved it. This game is absolutely bursting with content. You're going to find so much content. It's going to be keeping you busy for quite a while. Just like Mario Kart, you have your classic battle modes and Grand Prix modes, but then also Crash goes a little bit further. You have your CTR Chokin challenges, the Crystal challenges, and of course the Awesome Adventure mode. These were all great additions that kept me going for a long time, and it kept me motivated to play because I was so excited to try all the different things and see it all redone and remade. Of course, the time trials are there too, and you can fight against Entropy and his best times that are abhorrently difficult to obtain, but it was lots of fun to see all this great content there. But I'm going to talk about the adventure mode specifically because that one is a classic staple for the Crash Team Racing game. So unique to Crash Team Racing is you have an adventure mode, and the adventure mode follows Crash and his friends as they try to fight against the alien nitrous oxide and his goal to turn the Earth into a parking lot. And how it worked in the original game is you picked a character and you were set on a hard difficulty and you had to go out into this open hub world and find different races, collect all the trophies and the relics to prove yourself as the best racer to take down nitrous oxide. And it was great. It was so much fun, but it was so hard. Thank goodness for this being a remake, they can fix that a little bit. Now they've added a updated mode where you can choose your difficulty and also you can change your character in between races, taking advantage of each person's varied stats to make the races go more towards your favor. I personally played on the classic mode where I was stuck on that hard difficulty, and once I picked a character I was stuck as that character, which I had just fine with. It's just really hard, so be ready for that. Well, it is hard, it is fair. The enemies, specifically the bosses, they're designed to stay right behind you. You get far enough ahead of the boss and you're like, oh, he's gone, and then all of a sudden 2 seconds later he's right behind you, and their unlimited items certainly doesn't help either. But it's fair. It's hard, but it's fair, and that's the biggest thing. As long as it's fair, it's okay. But in the end, the adventure mode's so much fun, and it's manageable. As long as you can build up your skills, you're going to have a great time. And this is a great place to build up your skills and also unlock items, which is something I'm going to talk about next. A new addition to the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled Edition is now you have cosmetic items and things you can unlock. In the original game, you kind of had just your character and your basic cart, and you could just went for it. But now in this one, they have new items. You can get different car types, colors, wheels, different like stickers you can put on your car to customize it. And it was really great and lots of fun. And you unlock these as you played through adventure mode, or as you played different characters. You could unlock different skins and things like that. And it was lots of fun to see all these great things. And it kept me motivated to play because I wanted to unlock everything. But this leads to my biggest problem with this game. So with the addition of these new cosmetics, they added in coins, and you collect coins as you go through the missions and different races. The higher position you get in the race, the more coins you get. And I liked this at first. It was really great. I was like, oh, cool, coins. And then you can go visit the in-game store and spend your coins. But I found out really quickly this is a very, very flawed system. I played for a couple hours, and I was so excited to go to the store and trade in my coins for something great. And I get to the store, and I had like 200 coins. And the cheapest thing in the store was 1,000 coins, and it was just like a sticker set. Well, in the store you can unlock sticker sets, characters, decals, new tires, new colors for your cars, and then like they have like a little section for some like packs you can get that include multiple characters and packs. They're all overly priced. A new car model is like 3,000 coins. Like I said, I played for a couple hours consistently earning coins, and I only had 200. It's going to take me forever to earn 3,000 coins, and that's for one body type. There's probably 10 or 15 body types in the game. I'm not going to spend all that time just to earn 200 coins only to be nowhere near where I need to be. And it makes me really worried because this system is totally set up for microtransactions. At the time of this video, there's no microtransactions in this game at all. It's just the only store in the game is the store you can spend your in-game coins in. But I'm honestly just waiting at this point for them to add in microtransaction store where you can buy those coins, because these items that you obtain are so overly priced for your coin collection rate. Like I said, a couple hours at a time, you can maybe, if you get lucky, you can get maybe a couple hundred coins. And it's gonna take you forever to earn everything in the game through the store. And so it's totally set up for microtransactions, and that really makes me sad. This is a remake of a classic game that lots of people dearly love, and they're adding microtransactions into it. I don't think that's cool. I mean, I understand why, and the system, it's totally set up for it, but it's a remake of a classic game. Don't add microtransactions into a classic game. Well, the cosmetic items are welcome and they're fun to mix and match and get different items. It's not welcome to put microtransactions into a game that was made 20 years ago. In my personal opinion, I didn't like it. And yeah, as I said, at the time, there is no microtransactions. So at the time, it's okay, but it's just the system is set up that way. And it makes me scared and nervous, and I don't want that. The coin collection rate, I think, is the biggest problem, in addition to the microtransaction setup thing, is because when you're playing a race, if you win, you get the max amount of coins, obviously, because you won. And then if you lose, you get a little bit less coins. But like the consistency was really off. I would play a race and I'd get like 20 coins from winning, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then I'd play the next race and I'd get like 30 coins from winning, and I was like, okay, maybe it just like builds up. But then I'd play the next race and I'd get like 45 coins, but I would lose. And I'd play again and I'd lose again and I'd still get 45. Then I'd win and then I'd get like 50, and I was like, okay, maybe again, it just kind of builds up as you play. But then I'd play a next race and then all of a sudden it's back down to 20 or 30. And then the next race, all of a sudden I'm getting 65 for losing and then 70 for winning. And then the next race it's back down to 20 and 30. It was just inconsistent. I think if they need to do it, it needs to be consistent. If you win, you get like 100 coins. If you get second, you get 75. And then third is 50 and so forth. And I think that would be a far more consistent system, and also it gives you a more abundant coins. I mean, if you were to earn 100 coins per race, it's not so bad. It's not such a broken system. But where I'm earning 20 coins a race, maybe, a little bit more than that, it's going to take me forever to earn 3,000 coins just so I can get one body type. It's just a broken system, and I think it needs to get fixed. Okay, I got that off my chest, so now let's talk about the gameplay. You're going to find out real quickly, this game does not play like Mario Kart. My wife found that out real quick. We started the game, she was so excited to play, and she just had such a hard time with it because it's so different than Mario Kart. That's not a bad thing at all. I thought it was really great because now it adds a power slide mechanic. This was present in the original game. The power slide mechanic works. You have your two bumpers at the top of the controller, and as you turn, you hit one of the bumpers to start the power sliding. And as you power slide, you have like a little meter that builds up, or you can watch a couple of cues on your character, like the smoke from the exhaust. And you have to tap the opposite bumper to make the boost meter build up, and you can build it up 3 times. And once you build up the meter 3 times, and you get like an ultimate boost, and you're going to get a lot more speed. And that's where a lot of skill comes into this game, which makes it stand out from other games like Mario Kart. Well, it is easy to learn, it is very difficult to master, and once you master it, you're going to be able to play this game really well, and you're going to have a great time because you can master those turns and play on the harder difficulties. This game doesn't have as much pickup and playability as Mario Kart, which it doesn't help for people who are not experienced in the game, but you can learn, you can play. It's not a game you can get together with all your friends and play, because if one of you knows how to play, everyone else is screwed, because that one person is just going to win every time because they have that skill down. Everyone else will do fine, but learning that power slide skill, that's going to put you to the next level and be able to fully enjoy this game and what it has to offer. It's not a bad thing at all. I loved it. I thought it was great. It added that skill level that takes, like Mario Kart, that one's just pure luck and very minimal skill. This one, well, it does have items and they're all very cool and fair. It's not luck based, it's mostly skill. It takes skill to get in first and stay in first, and I love that. With most kart racers, this game does have items, and these items, they are very nice and fun and not overly cheap. If you're going to get hit by an item, you're like, oh, okay, cool, that makes sense, but you have just enough time to recover that it's not overly unfair. It's really nice and consistent. If you're good enough on the track, you can find fruits, the Wumpa fruits that are spread out on the track, and if you can collect 10 of them, then it makes your cart go faster and your items more effective. Instead of having TNT crates, you can now have Nitro crates that explode on contact. And it's really great, it's fun, and it gives you some incentive to kind of branch out on the map a little bit more to find these fruits. They're not well hidden most of the time. They're just kind of on the track, sometimes a little bit more off to the side than what you used to. or they're in crates that you can collect. Graphically, if you played the Insane trilogy that came out a couple years ago, you're going to know exactly what this game looks like. It looks exactly the same graphically, which was great because it was a perfect mix between cartoony style and realism. It was really fun, and I liked the look of it, and it makes things so much better compared to the polygonal days of the PlayStation 1. And it's so fun to see all these great levels and tracks and characters refreshed and rebuilt with these great new graphics. Technically, I thought this game ran really, really well. I had 0 crashes, freezes. The frame rate really never dropped. There was a lot of loading screens, but I wouldn't say there's like a lot of loading screens, but there's more loading screens than you would think, but it makes sense, and they're not overly long, so I didn't find it much of a problem. In the end, I really loved Crash Team Racing. It was a great experience. It brought back lots of great memories. The adventure mode was as fun as always, and add some new fun additions to it to make it better for beginner players. All the additional game modes were lots of fun, and I'd highly recommend checking those out. You're going to have a great time with them. While I did love the new cart customization and cosmetic items, I didn't really love the addition of the coins and the in-game store. It just felt really set up for microtransactions, like I said before, and I didn't really want that in my game. It wasn't very welcome. With its fun, cartoony realism mixed graphics and the easy to learn and hard to master gameplay, this game is lots of fun, and I'd highly recommend it. Especially to those who played the original games or love Crash Bandicoot, this one's definitely right up your alley, and you actually probably already own this game. But for newcomers and those who are more looking for something other than Mario Kart, this is a great place. I think it's a great game, and you're having a good time with it. Just know that there's a kind of a bit of a difficulty curve to it. It's easy to learn and hard to master. I think you're going to have a good time with it, though. At the time, this game is only $40. I mean, that was its release price, and for $40, it's a great time. You're not going to break the bank to have loads of enjoyment and lots of fun. So that's my review for Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. I really like this game, yet again with some unwelcome microtransactions setup. I wasn't really stoked about that, but overall really, really loved it. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who's been checking out my videos and following along. I've having such a great time, and things are slowly growing, and I love that. Just make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and if you could hit the bell too, that would really be awesome. Then you can know when I post new content. You don't have to keep checking back every day. It's all been great, lots of fun. I'm loving doing this, and I can't wait to do more. I have a review for Grand Theft Auto 5 working on right now. I'm really excited. I love that game a lot and have lots of great things to say about it. So stay tuned for that one. But yes, one more time, thank you everybody so much. Really, really appreciate it. We'll catch you next time on A Game for Your Thoughts.